Hello goddesses, welcome to this video. Today is wash day and I'm going to be so honest with y'all. I have not brushed my teeth or washed my face, okay? I just decided to put up my camera and I'm just gonna like sit here and chit chat with y'all, update y'all on my hair growth plan and my hair growth journey. If you watched one of my latest videos where I talk about my hair growth plan, I'm gonna update y'all on certain things that I'm doing in this quarter. We're in the second quarter, and also again, I'm sorry if I'm looking a little crusty dusty because I'm literally getting up getting ready to do my hair. So let's dive into it. So first and foremost, I know I have posted my video of like my blowout. It's been about like a month since I have like blown out my hair. I'm going to be like diving into specifically my hair care routine, but also talking about like length retention. Probably like watching this video because you are someone that wants to really like grow your hair out and retain length, because that is what people struggle with, is length retention. So I'm going to share with you goddesses like the most important keys that I have learned when it comes to length retention. I'm going to be like taking out my hair. When it comes to taking out your hair, please do not do it on dry hair. If you have like some sort of oil or something like that, use that or use water. So I am going to be using my homemade mango butter and it has castor oil in it and stuff like that. Do not work on dry hair. The reason you should never work on dry hair is because it creates unnecessary breakage. If you are someone that has been struggling with growing out your hair every single time, for years you've been doing the same thing and nothing's changing, it's because it's not working for you, babes. It's not working for you. I have been on a journey with my hair for quite some time, 10 years at this point, and I have done multiple big chops. I think I have expressed a little bit where like growing up, I was very blessed to have a grandmother and aunt that were beauticians, and they were always like in my hair, doing my hair and stuff. And I had a lot of like long hair when I was like young, but then that kind of broke off with like the perms and stuff like that. But one of the biggest things that I will sit here and say, if you are someone that comes from that dynamic, if you come from a family of beauticians like myself, water is important for our hair, and also not working on dry hair. When you are working on dry hair or you're not using anything to protect your hair, our hair is very delicate. That's why I always make sure if I am working on my hair to always be very gentle. Now of course I'm gonna have shedding. Seriously, make that clear, especially when it comes to like length retention. If you want length retention, which is inches, when it comes to wash day, you need to pre-poo. Okay, let me sit here and tell you something. Pre-pooing is what's really gonna help you. Now I want to sit here and also say, if you are a goddess and you're listening to this and you're like, pre-pooing, what is pre-pooing? I'm gonna share that. If you feel like it's too much doing your hair, you have to understand our hair, especially type 4 hair, it is an investment. I think it's so funny that I'm a nanny for my nephews. Sister-in-law was like, hey, like, can you come over tomorrow? And I told her it's wash day, and she immediately understood because it's a full fucking day. I'm in the ring right now. Okay, you see all this hair, this is a lot to deal with. Okay, it's a lot to manage. But I think another thing that I do want to sit here and share, I understand that if you are a natural hair girl and maybe you have trauma where in a sense like you were told that your hair was unruly, you were told that it's a lot to manage or whatever the case is, please understand our hair is high maintenance. We can't go to the Dollar Tree and buy a shampoo for like $1 or something like that. It does not work for our hair. Our hair is very high maintenance, and because of that, thinking back to the 90s, and of course we live in a different time where we have a lot more tools, we have more product when it comes to our natural hair, and we know more. Do you have trauma around your hair? You have to relearn your hair and rebuild a relationship with your hair. I did have definitely some sort of trauma when it came to my hair, and it was a journey. It's overall journey, and I want to make that clear. Like, natural hair is a journey. Of course, if you do not have anyone in your family that's natural, it is going to be a journey. And it's very interesting because a lot of my family now, they're very much natural, and I think I was the first one to go natural the way that I did, and I feel like that did, you know, butterfly effect. But overall, I just want to make that clear. If you have trauma, you have to like face it, but also reprogram your mind and reprogram your brain. So when it comes to the shampooing, what we do is pre poo. This is what I use when it comes to pre-pooing. So this is the product that I use before shampooing, conditioning, deep conditioning, or whatever the case when it comes to my hair. If you watched my latest video, what I'm doing for 2025, my hair growth plan, last quarter, everything I said in that video, I did. But now that we're in the second quarter, I think it is important to like change up your routine. Now, if you are someone that's starting your journey and you're sticking to my hair growth plan, continue on doing that, because what you need is discipline and consistency. That's the only way that you're gonna see results. If you think it's too much, babes, where's your hair at? Is it where you want to be? If you're happy with where your hair is, great. But if you're gonna complain and say, oh, that's a lot of work, then yes, it is for you. It's going to be a lot for you. But for people that actually want to see results, they're gonna put in those work and they're gonna put in those hours. I'm just speaking facts. In my hair growth plan video for the first of the month of April, I'm going to be doing a protein treatment. I feel like it is time for me to put some protein back in my hair. Even though I do the keratin mask, I'm gonna go in with a protein treatment that I know works really, really well for my hair. This is the protein treatment that I am going to use. It is a deep conditioner, but it is a protein treatment as well. I've said this in like one of my latest videos, but I know like there is a lot of controversy around Mielle, but this protein treatment I've had for a while and I've used multiple times and I've never had any issues with using this protein treatment. And to be honest, I think I bought this about like a year to 2 years ago. But anyway, with that being said, find a protein treatment that works for your hair and what works best for you. This is a protein treatment that I've used multiple times and it works great for my hair. Another thing that I do want to say when it comes to like length retention, learn to leave your hair alone. I'm at a place where I can like manage my hair because I know and I understand it. Now, I'm not saying neglect your hair. What I'm saying is leave your hair alone.
What do you mean by that?
If you are someone that likes to wear wigs, you see I wear a pink wig, this is what's under that pink wig. And it's not because I leave that wig on and I don't take care of my hair. I take care of my hair under that wig. If you are someone that wears protective styles, if you are someone that wears wigs, you need to still take care of your hair. Now, what I mean by that, if you have it in braids, make sure at least once a week or twice a week to go in and moisturize it, put some water in it. Don't leave your hair alone. Take care of it. That's how you're going to see results. When you leave your hair alone for way too long and you can feel like it's dry and it's flaky at the scalp, that's a sign, y'all, that you do not take care of your hair. Okay, it's gone way too long. It's like, if you think about it, I know like I've seen videos where people are like, don't look at it as a plant, but no, bitch, look at it as a motherfucking plant. You need to water your hair. Our hair needs water. And I feel like, again, when it comes to like the 90s and, you know, the older days where that's what they learned because they were using perms and all these chemicals. So water was a negative for our hair, but our natural hair needs water.
It needs water.
And it needs moisture. Okay, you need to take care of your hair. I'm gonna go in and do my pre-poo now, and then I'm gonna go in, shampoo it. I'm gonna go in with the protein treatment, and then I'm gonna condition it, have the same kind of like hairstyle. So between those like 2 to 3 hairstyles, I'm probably gonna do like a twist or something like that. I hope this video was helpful to you guys, and I hope it was inspiring in some way to kind of like just see, you know, my hair and be like, it's possible, especially if you have type 4 hair. But with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. Love you. Bye.
You a gangster. Not one try to say, but always focus on your paper. Don't got time to wager with your heart. I'm trying to switch up your cadence. Book flies,